Okay, girl. So, I don't want to be on this live forever because I want to watch watch all the Queen's men. So, y'all know the drill. Oh, I gotta pull this dress down. Y'all know the drill. As you're coming on to the live, click that thumbs up button. We ain't got a lot of light left, but click that thumbs up button and let's have a conversation about what my New Year's resolution is, okay? So, um, I'm just at this point in my life to where I felt like it was my sworn duty for years to really low key like call out coonery, you know. Um, I was trying to help the next generation. I was trying to make sure that, we was conscious and we knew the tea and we knew what was going on. But you know what? Coon's gonna coon. That's what I figured out. And I want to focus on building up, my legacy, Laylim Layler, doing what it takes to make sure that, when I get ready to exit this world, more people that look like me, more trans people, more black people, more black indigenous people, more queer people, more non-melanated people, or not non-melanated, but less melanated people, are acknowledging the masculine and the feminine principle, acknowledging the mother and the father, and celebrating, them equally. And that is showing up in how they treat each other. Um, becoming purple. We are transcending issues, gender issues, sex issues, and I need to be focusing my energy on that, So as y'all are coming on, make sure y'all click that thumbs up button, and help me get through the algorithm. I appreciate your continued support, but that's what I want next year. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not calling out no coonery next year. So I just want to say, to all the people that I called out this year, you will be able to coon in peace next year. You will be able to coon in peace. You will be able to sing kumbaya. Kumbaya, lift every coon and sing with all the coonery. Coon, 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 the coon, Akuna Matata. You will be able to do the best hits, the best coon hits. And I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to mind my business. I am going to be worried about, hey, you will be able to coon in peace. I have no negativity. I will not bother you next year. I am not talking about anybody. I'm not talking about Tia shenanigans. I'm not talking about hopeless Giselle. I'm not talking about none of it. I am going to mind my business. When I saw the protest that happened at the Capitol, when I saw that protest that they did for that Caucasian trans woman, when I saw that, I said, you know what? I give up. I give up. I give up. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to keep on wasting my breath, because at this point, it's just going to look like hating. I am keeping their names out my mouth. I need to focus all my energy. And I'm letting y'all know, child, if you come tell me something that Tia Shenanigans said, A hopeless Giselle said, I'm just not. Because they gonna still get picked. They gonna still get picked. Yes, honey. 21 overseers, not a single like. Right. 21 observers, not a single like. Right. That was crazy. You know it be haters. Stop playing in mother's space and respect her home. Right. Come on here to be nosy. And then what happens is a lot of them they come on here to make sure that they have access to the live so that they could come back and watch it later. Because a lot of them care about what I have to say and they incorporate it into their advocacy. Because I've been hearing a couple of speeches around here lately. I've been hearing some people speak some speeches, you know what I'm saying, at these rallies and these protests. And although the words have been shifted around, the rhetoric sounds quite familiar. And you girls living sheltered lives and living in your gated communities, you girls ain't doing the work to be able to access that type of conversation. So I done listened to a couple of the girls, and I'm saying to myself, that sounds like somebody who's been watching my videos in private. Then what they do is they workshop my words. They workshop what I said. A lot of the girls who out here leading the movement or who at the forefront of the movement, they sit and watch my lives in private. Now, if I felt like being messy, I'd call names. But I'm not going to be messy tonight. But a lot of these bitches who are leading the movements, they watch my lives. Then they go change my words around and they go stand up at the White House and stand up at the Capitol and repeat me and parakeet me using different words. Because you bitches be so busy on Grindr. You're not doing that type of work. You ain't doing that type of self-reflection. You're on Grindr, bitch. And one of these days, we going to have a conversation. And one of these days, we're going to have a conversation about... One of these days, we're going to have a conversation about the girls who do this for the illusion versus girls who do this for the actual experience. Girls who do this for the illusion, because there are girls in the community who will tell you they just wanted to give the illusion. They didn't want the experience. They didn't want the actual experience. They just wanted to be able to give the illusion. And so, if you just wanted to give the illusion, then you shouldn't be trying to sit at the table with some of the girls who didn't have a choice. Girls who felt like they couldn't live with a penis on their body. Girls who felt like they couldn't live with testicles on their body. Girls who wasn't born with it. Girls who was born with vaginas. There are some of us who could not continue to live our whole life with a penis on our body. There are some girls who could live with the penis but could not live with them balls, producing all that testosterone. Some girls just can't do it. And so one day we're going to have a conversation about illusion versus experience. Because illusion doesn't always get you the full experience. Because how your brain is working is creating an adjacent experience. Because you have not reduced the flow of testosterone in your body. You have not reduced that testosterone in your body And so you are not interpreting things the way you would interpret them if you weren't just throwing an illusion, a glamour. You're not able to be as invested in the experience because chemically you're producing too much testosterone. One day we're going to have that conversation, but we're not going to have it today. We're going to have that conversation, though. It's coming. We're going to really, really get into that. Because a lot of girls sitting at the table and guiding the movement and having these conversations, you just wanted the look. You wasn't about that sacrifice, though. You wasn't about that sacrifice, though, Fed. You just wanted the look. You just wanted to give them fever. You just wanted to make them eat it. You just wanted to make these bitches know it. You just wanted to eat and leave no crumbs. But you weren't really invested in coming as close to the female experience as you possibly could, so that you could gain that insight, that perspective, that introspection, that self-reflection. You weren't that invested. Yet and still, you want to sit up in spaces with beings that felt like they didn't have a choice, and you want to dominate the conversation simply because aesthetically you check all the boxes. You went and got a female bodysuit that you couldn't take off. But mentally and chemically, you still producing the same amount of testosterone as a normal man. But I'm gonna get off that nerve. So like I said, next year I'm gonna mind my business. Thank you, Fatima. Next year I'm gonna mind my business. Hey, 100% pure love. Hey, Andinina Spirit. Yeah, girl, you know I had to clock it right fast. Oh, Miss Kanine, that hair looks very natural. I had to double take. And it was so crazy. I had about 2 packs of hair. I bought 2 packs of black hair and only used 1 pack. I was going to put this in my hair. So this is the black at the top and blonde at the bottom. So I was going to put this in my hair. This what I was actually going to put in my hair. But I ended up putting this in my hair, and I only used 1 pack. And I was like, girl. So now I got damn 3 packs of I guess I have enough hair to wear for 2 months, huh? Because I bought 2 packs thinking I was going to use 2 packs in my hair, because you know my hair kind of big. So I was like, I'm probably going to use both of these because they was looking thin. So I was like, this is not going to do my whole head. 1 pack is not going to do my whole head. But child, 1 pack did my whole head, girl. I had a couple of pieces left. Like, and I don't like a lot of hair on the sides because I don't like it to look big on the sides. I like for it to be mostly to the back. I don't like a lot of hair on my face. You know, the heat be on in these rooms. It be too hot for that. I don't want to sweat. So I don't want it to be too hot. So I don't like too many tracks in my head. Like but these looked it thin, so I was like, I got two. Now this is 16 inch and this is 14 inch. And I was like, child, I could have got one pack of this hair and one pack of that hair and saved me a good $60. Like I'm like, ugh. But child, I got something to last me, girl. And you could tell that clearly they have no connection to the original source. Leave the world behind, be in this world, not of this world, vultures. Yeah, and I mean next year I'm not, girl, I'm minding my business. Girl, if you're not booking me to come speak somewhere and it don't align with what I'm doing, I'm minding my business. Child, them girls can coon until the cows come knocking next year. Girl, them hoes can coon every girl, them hoes can coon on a bus. Them hoes can coon in a truck. Them hoes can coon on a corner. Them hoes can coon a loner. Them hoes can coon down by the sea. Them hoes can coon under a tree. Them hoes can coon in a car. Them hoes can coon in a bar. Them hoes can coon in a truck. Them hoes can coon with a plus, bitch. Bitch, them hoes can coon in the woods. Them hoes can coon at while they out shopping for goods, bitch. Them hoes can coon near. Them hoes can coon far, bitch. Them hoes can coon at night under the stars, bitch. It ain't my business. Next year, I'm minding my business. Cause I used to think it was my duty to expose coonery for the next generation. But we've had the internet for 20 years now. If y'all can't tell a clown show when y'all see it, if y'all can't tell when the circus in town and y'all want to entertain it, at this point you deserve what you get. At this point you deserve what you get. At this point. At this point you deserve what you get. Illusion versus lived experience. Yes, definitely, because I don't need clothes and makeup to be myself as a transsexual. I could eat in a sweatsuit, right? Come on now. Period. 100% pure love. Whole time. Jacob Kahana, aka Jessica Kahana, aka Gossip Girl, aka The Messy Sweet Spots channel is more of a gay man who transitioned to get more men and said he'd go back to being a man if forced. So where are they now? Because I haven't seen their content popping up. 14 people on the live. Get them thumbs up, baby. Y'all stalking on here getting content so you could use it at your marches and your rallies. You on here listening and eavesdropping so you could get your content at your marches. Baby, YouTube ain't gonna tell me who liked my shit. Y'all could like my stuff. Girl, YouTube ain't gonna rat y'all later. YouTube ain't got that sophisticated yet. You can click like. That's how you know you're dealing with a man bulldoze, dominate, and colonize spaces. Okay, without a thought of those they oppress and capitalize off of at all. And Hope is actually post-op, but she's so young, like she's been groomed into the system. Like she just you know what Hope remind me? Hope remind me of like it's like watching what the industry did to childhood celebrities. Like it's like watching a Disney child. Like it give me very much she's the black Disney child of the trans community, because like to see her that invested in a system that has never that's never cared about us. Like to see her like really, really legit, like having all that melanin and to be so invested in American politics. Like to be so invested in American politics. It's like, wow. Like that's all I can really say is wow. And you know, with this generation, the ones who actually have brilliant minds, it's like they be so eager to be picked, to be selected amongst people that really don't want you at the table. The only reason why they'll consider having you at the table is because you've shifted and shaped yourself so much that they will let you at the table. And let me let you know something. I'm going into my European phase, just in case y'all hadn't clocked it. But bitch, I'm still sitting up here looking like the real Pocahontas, if you ask me. Cause the nose is nosing and the lips is lipping. And the cheekbones is boning. So, but I'm finna start giving you a more, but you know, I bought me some new face paint, so y'all gonna get some black indigenous looks. The Pocahontas is coming because I got some new face paint. Oh, I'm about to wear that, girl. Y'all gonna get a couple of face painted looks. It's gonna be some face paint with this black hair. We're gonna give you the real Pocahontas, bitch. We're gonna give you some Turtle Island fish, bitch. Oh, it's going to be some Turtle Island fish, bitch. Oh, it's going to be some Turtle Island tuna, bitch. Bitch, I promise you. But I'm going into my more European phase. You know, this year I really want to focus on getting my braces. Um, because I'm ready to be in certain spaces, but I'm gonna show these girls how to move. Like ancestors willing, my mind, my body, everything continue to excel and do what it's supposed to do. Child, I'm gonna show you hoes how to move in these spaces. I'm about to show you hoes how to move in these spaces. I'm about to show you hoes how to move, bitch. I'm about to show you, bitch. That's why I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna stop talking about these girls, and I'm just gonna show you, bitch. I'm just about to be from Missouri. It's time for the show me stay. It's time for the show me stay. You know what I'm saying? I done sit back. I done observe. I done played the cut. I done stayed to the background. It's time. It's time for some Missouri type shit. Like for real. It's time for some Missouri type shit. Because you could be in those spaces without really having to sell out. You just have to have some integrity. Like you just have to be able to say no. And I have been manipulated and swindled and made a fool of. I ain't gonna say that, you know, people have not taken advantage of me, have not played in my face. I've learned from those experiences, and when I did, I rolled the bench. I set that one out. I ain't keep on going because I realized I needed to set it out. I got um they came at me twice. Ops came at me and used me to infiltrate my community when I was in my 30s. It happened to me twice. So I know what to look for. And Yee's got a song talking about niggas can be gay too. Y'all heard that? Niggas can be gay too. And I want Yee's to remix that shit and say, niggas can be colonizers too. Niggas can be gatekeepers too. Because niggas can be gatekeepers and colonizers too. So, bitch, I'm side-eyeing all you bitches. Period. Wow, you can't eat up any color. Yeah, I'm of that black at the top. Black at the top and blonde at the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Black at the top and blonde at the bottom. Black at the top and blonde at the... Now you know what's up, so it won't be a mother. It won't be a fucking problem. Black at the top and blonde at the... Oh, you was singing it too, huh? You had the musical notes behind it. Girl, me and you think just like that's some sex change foolishness for real, girl. I didn't even see the musical notes, girl, and started singing it, girl. Exactly, 3 hairstyles. Okay, baby, I'm gonna take this one out. I might do a ponytail. Yeah, I'll be able to. I'm gonna stretch them tracks, baby. You can definitely tell you're dealing with a man by how they act, try to dominate the conversation, get jealous of medicated trans girls, and by how they sweat and smell like niggas. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. 100% pure love, baby. You don't have no filter. You just don't have no filter. But you know, when we get our orchiectomies and when we get bottom surgery, we be having them fish smells, girl. So like, they be musty, girl, and they man smell be a little bit stronger, girl. But girl, we be, girl, that fish smell start kicking up, girl. When we gonna get? That's why I ain't gonna say nothing about nobody's smell, girl. Cause bitch, girl, my motherfucking coochie, girl, bitch, you'll light up a motherfucking. And girl, like, I'm happy that this girl is moist now. Like, I'm happy that this girl is moist now, but girl, why, girl? Like, I'm just like, I'm so tired of changing tampons, girl. Like, girl, I wanted this bitch to be like wetter, but I'm like, damn, my goodness. I'm not complaining, ancestors, because I don't want it to be dry, but I'm like, oh, we. Then it's not clear because it's not like a sexual moisture. When it's on my hand, it's clear, but when it's on the maxi pad, it's not clear. Like it's I can't describe the color. I can't really describe the color. It's sticky and it's wet. But girl, they be giving me like a little mucusy, like, girl, and I'm like, girl, not snotty pussy, girl. girl, girl, not, girl, not the snotty pussy, girl. Girl, not your pussy sneezing, girl. Girl. I'm glad the girl is wet, but damn, girl. Girl, what's wrong? Girl, it's snotty pussy, girl. Girl, why is girl blow your pussy nose, girl? Girl, I'm like, girl, you see, girl, it would be something, girl, if it was a. I'm gonna start putting aloe vera up in there though, and see what the aloe vera do, cause I haven't started using aloe vera yet. Like, I'm gonna start using aloe vera gel. Wait. Gigi, aka Jacob Kohana, the Messy Sweet Spot channel, said she would go back to being a man if the law targets trans people. He admitted he would go back to being a man for safety and survival. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think she just tired of being trans. I think being a trans was like a gimmick for her. And that's why we haven't been seeing pictures of them. Because they're probably detransitioning as we speak. Yeah, I think they just it was a gimmick. It was like Bitch, I wanna bitch, they were beautiful. And I'm sure they got enough coins, honey, saved up to be able to go lay up under that knife and get their body back together. And get their body back together. But I don't know, them nipples gonna be big as hell now. Bitch, it's still gonna give some androgyny. It's so funny as mother. It's so funny as mother. You are so beautiful in your total natural state and otherwise. These materialistic colonizers in permanent blackface who consistently attempt to attack you for essentially being right, just mad at me for just living in my sovereignty and my autonomy. Like, just, and I'm not gonna bring up, shenanigans, but just to come for me, in ways that showed anti-blackness and anti-indigeneity. You just show that you are troubled by the natural state. Because honestly and truly, these are my teeth with no intervention. Like, I'm sure this was the grill our ancestors had. And so what you're basically saying is, um, I don't look groomed enough to participate in society. I don't look like how you groom animals and how you like groom toy dogs and toy poodles. Like, I'm not groomed enough to participate in society. And this the gag. Like, a lot of you motherfuckers that are extremely groomed, you're so well groomed. Your hair always together, your nails always done, your makeup always done. You bitches is dumb as a box of rocks. You loud, you common, you alley, you gut bucket. Yeah, you look nice. You dressed well. But bitch, that's the only thing that saved you. Bitch, I could go anywhere with this grill. Because bitch, I know how to talk. Bitch, I know how to engage. I know how to articulate. I know how to enunciate. I know how to communicate. Some of y'all, if it wasn't for your appearance, if it wasn't for how you appeared, if it wasn't for your grooming skills, what would you have? You can't afford to have crooked teeth, bitch. You can't afford to have your gingivitising, bitch. Unapologetically Negro, right? Still wash face with a little piece of hair, and you shut it, and they'll down every time. Oh, thank you, baby. Messy sweet spot. Still a man. That child wears a breastplate like a drag queen, a whole butch queen with a borderline personality disorder. Wait a minute. Them not implants? I know you lying, bitch. I know you lying. Yeah, I like Hope Giselle. She's one of the loudest trans advocates out here. You gotta admit. But what is she advocating for though? Like, let's really dissect what she's advocating for. What is she advocating for? Herself? Cause when we look at the people who was in the bathroom, I saw a trans masculine being So technically, he could be in the bathroom because he was born with a vagina. The rest of the trans women, I'm assuming, that were in the bathroom looked at like they were working towards being cis passing, if not cis passing. That girl who's gonna be going in those bathrooms, I really honestly don't think nobody was gonna be paying her no attention. Like that's going through a lot of trouble to keep her out of it, because even she's cis passing. You know, even the white trans girl is cis passing. They was gonna monitor every bathroom in the building for her. Like who really got that type of time? And in a building like that, I'm sure they have bathrooms that are not, that are like, in a building like that, you would think that they would have bathrooms that weren't gender based. Like just personal bathrooms. Like why would y'all elect her to Congress and y'all know the controversy is going to cause for her to be in a men's bathroom? So, hey, give her a bathroom. Like create a bathroom that is not gender specific. It's not hard. But having a party with a bunch of mainstream approved trans people in the bathroom, for me, it was just weird. It was just weird. It was weird. The whole thing, the whole protest was weird. It was weird. And I just don't understand why a Caucasian trans girl who was elected to serve there, like in that big old building, there's nowhere she could use the bathroom. It just seems like a smokescreen. It seemed like entertainment. It seemed like a joke. It seemed there's bigger things that we should be worried about. There's bigger issues that we should be trying to confront rather than having protests about a trans girl who's invested in politics as is, being able, y'all fighting for more privilege for her, and you organizing the rally for more. Like it's just crazy. Like I we got real issues out here, and it was important to protest over a bathroom. Of like, where was the protest when girls like us, bitch? I can remember when I worked at McDonald's, and bitch, I had I had to go and use the bathroom. Now, mind you, my job, they knew my tea at Burger King. I had to walk across the street to another fast food restaurant to use the bathroom because I could not use the bathroom in Burger King. They wouldn't let me use the female bathroom in Burger King. Nobody did a protest for me. Nobody stood outside Burger King and said for months I had to wait for my lunch break and walk across the street to go and use the bathroom across the street. But the moment one of our sisters who already is privileged out the boom, like that's a privilege to be elected, to be the first trans girl elected to sit with them people, and y'all organized a rally for her. And it's girls out here still on their jobs that literally have to go. It's your own sisters. Not to say that that's not your sister too. No disrespect to her. I don't know her. But I know that she's privileged enough to be, they ain't messing with her check. They ain't messing with her position. But it's girls locally who cannot use certain bathrooms. It's girls in your communities who cannot use certain bathrooms. And you're fighting for a girl who legit have the resources to say, hey, talk to somebody in the building and find a personal bathroom in there. Like network, like talk up on something and be like, hey, they don't want me using the women's bathroom. Do you have a bathroom that I could use? Like there was a time when black women, y'all remember that movie with Taraji P. Henson when she was working for that company, and she used to have to go and walk way down the street to go and use another bathroom because black people couldn't use the bathroom, and she sucked it up. And so because they said she can't use the bathroom, y'all hold a whole protest for her as if there's not as if we don't have more serious things to be worried about. Y'all created a whole rally, and it was important. It was really important. It was a big thing. Y'all was devastated. This generation here, when I tell you, we will march and rally over stuff that I just don't understand. Then when the shit that we supposed to be fighting over, the shit we supposed to be standing 10 toes down, then bitches saying shit like, it's giving binary. It's giving binary. Hang it up. Hang it up for the next 4 years. It's giving binary. But hey, this fishy white girl can't use the bathroom and she got elected to the White House. Let's stage a protest. Girl, like I said, next year, I ain't got nothing to say. That's why I'm getting it all out now. This fishy white girl, the first girl in history to be in the White House. I mean, to be up there with the white people, to be up there with Massa on the plantation. She can't use the bathroom. Let's have a protest for her. Like that was gonna break her. Being inconvenienced in that way. Sometimes situations like that build character. Don't save her from the opportunity to experience a little bit of what we experience all the damn time. Humility builds character. Maybe that'll make her a stronger ally. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think she like 29. Is she 30? She might be 30 now. Hope is the manufacturer girl. I thought she was 30 plus. Been around a minute. Yeah, she's still young though. Rocking them bamboos, yes. Are you talking about that bamboo earrings? At least 2 pair, ma'am. Them trans girls that be so angry and shady really act that way because they want to be picked like apples and sit at the table like good monkeys in a dress. Oop. Child, I was thinking it. I ain't want to say it. I'm so glad you said it for me. 100% pure love. Giving Moana tease. Girl, y'all seen Moana Part 2? Girl, have you seen Moana Part 2, girl? Girl, at first I was like, girl, Moana Part 2, baby, how the fuck you gonna top Moana Part 1? Girl, you know I'm about to tell, you know I'm about to give you a little piece, girl. You know I love Moana. So you know that's a nasty old compliment. That's the greatest compliment I could have ever received. Thank you. Cause you know Moana became a demigod in the part 2. She became a demigod, baby. She became a demigod, baby. All of the ancestors from the past, girl. Baby, she had died trying to save the people and fix the prophecy. She died, baby. And all of the ancestors from her past, honey, they came, honey, and they linked up, girl. And, baby, they touched her, girl, and they passed that life force into her, girl. And, baby, when they finished touching, and agreeing, girl, and that energy flowed, baby, she became a demigod. She became a demigod. Yes, Moana the Part 2. I'm sorry. Y'all, I apologize. Because I know some of y'all is like, this bitch just done told the movie. Like, it's still good, though. Y'all gotta watch it. It's still good. It's still good. Turtle Island tuna. Yes, baby. Thank you. I'm glad y'all see it. Black Butterfly. Facts. Missouri. Show me state. I know what you talking about. They fishing out the girls to use as chess pawns. Hello from New York City. I'm in New York City, Jason and Gina. Tampons. I think them panty liners would be enough, but trans women need pads and tampons. LOL. And I'm thinking that I might need to start using tampons just to stuff something up in there, like to absorb it. I'm thinking I might need to start using tampons because these motherfucking maxi pads, chill, baby. I be feeling like I need to blow my pussy nose. You're still healing. Try to get some Primarin cream and try the poise pads instead of pads. What is poise pads? And I do have Primarin cream. They absorb better and try to keep you dry down there. I do. I try to keep it dry. Yeah, I know I'm still healing because when I be dilating, sometimes I still be bleeding. Ha ha ha. I got a snotty puss, and I ain't even gonna lie. Bitch, this pussy is snotty down, bitch. Snotty pussy, bitch. This pussy is giving snotty pussy, bitch. This why I don't, bitch, a hoe can't drag me, bitch, because I drags myself, bitch, regularly, bitch. Girl, bitch, you can't read me better than I can read me. That's why I don't know what Miss Tia shenanigans thought she was doing when she was talking about what she was talking about, bitch. I drags myself, bitch, and laughs about it, bitch. I could laugh at my own self, bitch. Because this pussy is snotty. But guess what? A nigga still dive in it and tear it the fuck up and will eat it. Frontwards and backwards. Bitch will eat the snot, bitch. I'm old enough to know that, bitch. She'll lick this snotty pussy from the back. The fuck you mean? Bitch, they be sucking them motherfucking big ass nuts and balls and sucking them big old horse dicks, bitch. Why the fuck you can't lick this snotty pussy from the back? The fuck? Jessica always gave off gay male who transitioned to get more men. LOL. Baby Van Tran, you and Jessica must have got into it because baby, you is on her neck tonight, baby. You is on her neck, baby, and I could tell you getting serious in your transition. Cause baby, at first you was talking about you was a straight man who was transitioning, and baby, now you reading like the girls, baby. Oh yes, ma'am, honey. You really, really have embedded yourself into the culture, baby, because you read like one of the girls now, baby. Jessica is going through imposter syndrome. That's why they hide behind the screen a lot. Ooh, we for blood. Groomed like products. I like Ao Kasha and Cherry the Boom. They are gorgeous trans women, but the attitude as well. LOL. Yeah. I don't really know Ao Kasha. I've seen a couple of videos with Cherry the Boom. I don't. I feel like she lived so much of her life as a gay male, and I feel like she is mainstream pretty. You know, when you look at mainstream, she does give you aesthetically what you look for in mainstream. So she is very much um the Kardashians Instagram model. Like she's that type of, you know, that type of appeal. High maintenance glamazon Instagram model, like that type of tease. And I think that unfortunately, when you look like that, um, it's easier for you to be shallow, narcissistic, and very narrow minded in your thinking. You know, because you have not, like people like that tend to be insulated. You know, people who give a stereotypical version of beauty, they don't really get to experience how people feel who get discriminated against, not because they're not attractive, because bitch, I'm far from ugly, but I'm not mainstream. I'm not what mainstream thinks is ideal. I have white people walking past me, even with these crooked teeth. When I was at the beach with that bald head, an elderly white couple walked past me, bald head, no makeup, no weave in my head, dark skin, crooked teeth. You need a photo shoot. They should be, and I was the only black person on the beach all of the days that I was there. The only person with melanin all of the days that I was there. And so they were staring and looking. But girls like that, they don't really get to see how the world views people who don't fit into the idea of what the American beauty standard is. And so they could easily say fuck shit, narcissistic shit, because they don't really know no better. Cherry Boom said a lot of shit because she don't really know no better. She haven't experienced it. She's extremely light-skinned. She was a pretty butch queen. And now she a pretty girl. So, and when I say pretty, I mean the dominant culture's version. Because there are places she could go where they would push her to the side. There are places like we act like that's a universal beauty, but there are places she could go where they will push her ass to the side. There are places in the world where big, heavy, dark-skinned women are first pick. Trust me, I know. Cause I done been with my sister in Africa, and she's a thick girl, a big girl, and bitch niggas was pushing me out the way to get to her. They want you to have melanin, and bitch they want you to be thick. Remember that movie Monique was in, and Monique was talking about thick madame? Oh yes, ma'am. It's parts of the world, bitch, where if you ain't thick and chocolate, bitch, they will shove your ass out the way. But this America. But it is places in the world where they'll shove that bitch out the way and be like, girl, get some meat on get some meat on your bones and some color in your skin. It's a little bit too pale for me. And you look like you could eat something. But in America, we don't, that's not the standard. Like America is a different standard. We like anorexic, light-skinned people. We like motherfuckers that look anorexic and light-skinned. And so if you have a few curves, you got some big old implants and a little body work in the hips, oh bitch, you eating it. Don't have the audacity to have some thickened skin and have your teeth together. But a lot of like extremely light-skinned people, they have to get work done when they get to a certain age. Because a lot of light-skinned people, no tea, no shade, age like white people. Not all of them. I know some white people, some light-skinned people, with some good-ass motherfucking genes. But a lot of them, depending on how light you are, yes ma'am, crow's feet, bags, blotches, spots, varicose veins, you name it. So not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Because bitch, you eating it now. But girl, a lot of times it be a short window for you girls. Look at Angela Bassett. And look at motherfucking what's her name that played in the Woman King, Viola Davis. Bitch, when you got melanin like that, bitch, you don't have no expiration date. You don't have no expiration date, baby. Bitch, put Viola Davis on side of Jasmine Guy. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, put motherfucking Viola Davis on side of motherfucking what's her name? From motherfucking The Cosby Show, Lisa Bonet. Put Viola Davis or Angela Bassett on side of motherfucking Lisa Bonet. I'm just saying. It hit different. So the girls be full of themselves. But girl, it aged differently. The girls be full of themselves, but girl, it be a short window, girl. It be a window period, girl. All my family home in South America all look like you, all have teeth like you. Even I did before my parents got me braces as a teen, but natural stay all the same, and that's okay. Exactly. Exactly, honey. And like I said, I'm chewing just fine. She always wears a choker or a necklace to hide that line around her neck from where the blessed from where the breastplate is separate from her skin. I thought that bitch had implants. Oh my goodness, you is spilling tea. Oops, wow, I thought that bitch had real implants. I did not know that bitch, I thought that bitch had, so that bitch went and bought a breastplate. Jessica bought a breastplate. Wow, I did not know that. Oops, look at her Nadia. Oops. Hope advocates for hope, okay? And baby, if you and if y'all lucky, you will reap some of the benefits. Bitch, if you lucky, bitch, it might trickle down, bitch. You might catch a little bit of the blessing, bitch. Oh, bitch. Bitch, if you lucky, bitch, bitch, it might accidentally benefit you, bitch. Oh, we. Thank you, God got us. If you lucky, honey, it might accidentally benefit you. Hope is an Oscar award winning performer. I think she could be, and I think she could do a great job in film. I think she missed her calling. Greetings. Trina Knight gives say facts. I say unisex personal bathrooms. I agree. Instead of making a scene for her to be able to go in the women's bathroom. Like, that's just like black people fighting to go into white spaces. Why? Why? Like, I never understood that. Why are you fighting to go in spaces don't nobody want you in? Why not fight for your own spaces? Because low-key, that's kind of patriarchal. That's low-key patriarchy. When those bathrooms were created, they were not created with the intentions of letting people with penises go in them. They were this was a very binary patriarchal society. The women's bathroom was intended for beings who have vaginas, and the men's bathroom was intended for people who have penises. Instead of arguing about going in their bathrooms, why not spend that energy fighting for your own? Hope is very sweet, I must say. Hope is very sweet, I must say, when I was being attacked by that demonic fame thirsty coon, now convicted of murder cult leader, attacked me after refusing to pay me the 1,000 they owed. What coon? What fame thirsty coon? Now convicted murderer? Who? Cult leader? Who is this? It seemed Hollywood. You're talking about Sarah McBride. She's the first trans woman elected to Congress on the federal level. She was married to a trans man, Andrew Gray, a lawyer who passed 4 days after they married. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so horrible. Fatima, you talking about the Black Hammer cult who she not only believed me, but she put him in his place. and also blocked him. I have to say that from the small interaction, I do believe that she at least has morals and a soul, just as you said. Yeah, I still believe. Yeah, it's grooming. Yeah, there and I just that's what I'm saying. Like it's like watching a Disney child. It's like you because when I was around her and the few times that I met her, you do see that a soul is still in there. Like you do see she still cares. You do see, but it's just like, girl, after so much, you do so much, girl. And girl, you start off, girl, you could look in the mirror and still see yourself, girl, and then one day you look in the mirror, girl, and you looking at somebody totally different and you don't know who the fuck it is. And I don't want that for her. Yep. That Ghazi Kudu buffoon, who also a sexual predator of young homeless black boys, by the way. The same one he ooh, I remember losing jobs. I remember being told I couldn't use the bathroom at work. No one advocated or protested for my black ass neither. Come on, 100% pure love. We had to get it out the mud. No tea, no shade. And I'm not saying that it's not cute to advocate for each other. I'm just saying, instead of advocating for high profile people all the time, because it makes your morals look questionable. You should have that same energy for your sister who working a 9 to 5 at a regular job. Like y'all should have that same energy. Y'all want to do it for a high profile person because it gains you clout and more access. And what do you do with that clout and access? You gatekeep even more. You set your part. You set yourself apart even more from community, but you pretend like you're doing it in the name of community. Girl, stop. Bitch, too much tea. OMG. Right? Hey, boo, the bathroom stuff is just petty. I don't see the problem, honestly. Right? A bathroom is a bathroom. That's crazy. You couldn't use the bathroom at your job. That's crazy. You couldn't use the bathroom at the job you're giving labor to. That's insane and disgusting. Hmm. But they've been doing that to us for years. They've been doing it to us for years. And the girls been making do. Like, I feel like I'm not trying to minimize it, and people may not agree with what I'm saying, but when she ran for office, she knew the direction we were going in. All of them knew the direction that we were going in. They knew that it was a chance that we were going to enter a Trump era. They knew that it was a chance that we were going to enter into an era where trans rights were going to be up under attack. While you were doing your campaign, you were supposed to be networking for the sake of, if you got elected, okay, where I'm going to use the damn bathroom. Because the bathroom seems to be a hot topic. How we going to navigate this? Do we need to get a porta potty put outside? Do I need to order a portable bathroom off Amazon? Is somebody gonna let me use their bathroom? What's the tea? What's the tea? What are we doing? Like, to me, seemed like while you was on the campaign trail, this should have been a conversation. Cause somebody on your team, all of the trans people who ran, this should have been a conversation. because you knew that it was a chance that you was going back into a Trump era. And like to sit up here and forgive me if I sound insensitive, but to sit up here and whine and crying, sit up here and whine and cry when you knew, like to sit up here and to be like, oh, they don't want to let us use the bathroom, oh, like to give that energy, like to me, it's like, are you surprised? Is anybody really surprised? Are we shocked? It's a shame, it's sad, but is anybody shocked? It's pathetic. It's been pathetic. It is pathetic that we've only had one black president, and the black president that we had, daddy was from Africa and his mama was Caucasian. It's sad that the closest black woman to actually almost get elected had to be slid into the forefront because the people didn't pick her. Had to be they had to do a coup to get her in, and her direct ancestry on her black side owned slaves, and her mother was Indian. And this is the closest thing we've had to black representation in since the 1777 that this country has existed. This is the closest thing that we've had to presidential leadership. The whole fucking thing is sad. But wait, we finna rally behind one of the trans girls not being able to use the bathroom. That's super important. Priorities just not in order. But I think it's the grooming of the girls, of the Instagram transition to model, advocates, activists, DJ Pipeline, and black folks need to understand our two spirit is not the same as that of the pales. I'm sorry, but I'm not putting up off my couch. I'm not getting up off my couch for no white queen. Just motherfucking 100% pure love. I want to collab. Like I want us to have a better relationship with the with the Caucasian people. I just feel like the Caucasian people need to get it out the mud like we got it out the mud. Like the Caucasian people, y'all need to earn our respect. Like I don't understand the pick-me's out here rallying for them. I can't say I respect it. I don't want you rallying for me over no bathroom. I'ma keep it real. We have bigger fish to fry. I'ma make it work. That's just gonna build my fire. Baby, that's gonna make me go to work because bitch, I'ma have something to be pissed off about every day at work. Bitch, if I was in the White House, if I was in Congress and I couldn't use the women's bathroom, bitch, that would be the bitch. I would speak with so much passion and fire every day because I'm upset about that fucking bathroom. Bitch, that'll give me a reason to speak with authority and fire every day. Every time I get ready to introduce a bill, every time I'm trying to get something passed, bitch, that anger, bitch, I will transmute that energy. Sure would. I would transmute that energy. I'm just saying. The spirit was telling a while ago that hope was calculated, was a calculated chess pawn. I brushed it off. Now it's making so much sense. Cause child, of all the things you could be doing. Yeah, Hidden Figures. I talked about that earlier. Yep, the movie. And I was just telling that like me and 100% Pure Love then experienced it. When I worked at Burger King, they made me go across the street. Bitch, I literally had to wait till my lunch break. I had to hold my back. I had to hold. You know how you just step to go to the bathroom? You don't necessarily have to take a break. I had to wait to use the bathroom on break because I had to walk. It was going to take me 20 minutes to get where I was going, 10 minutes to get there, and 10 minutes to get back. So I literally had to take a break to go use the bathroom. So I had to wait for my when I was eligible for a break to use the bathroom and walk across a main highway during business hours. I came out as trans at work, which was a federal agency, and caught all kinds of hell about using the women's restroom. They use us slain by black bodies as human shields and black bodies as foot soldiers to do the bottom feeder work. And they have the audacity to want to be shady to the girls. Not you being shady and acting like you above me, but when it comes time for the rallies and the marches, you need me to march and rally for you. You need our bodies. You need us to get out there and rally and march. You need us to believe in the stuff enough to get out there and rally and march for you. But not you treating me like I'm a nobody. Not you treating me like a fan. So you could stand up on the mic and give an empty ass speech that don't nobody really feel because you live in an insulated gated community. If you so detached from reality. If you wasn't watching YouTube videos or some shit like that, you wouldn't know no better either. Um, can be absorbed even greater into white supremacy whilst we get nothing in return. I worked at Philip Morrison factory in Virginia and couldn't use the bathroom. I almost had a nervous breakdown. I was so embarrassed I couldn't fight. Mmm. Loving the hair, by the way, laid. Thank you, Golden Queen. And the foolishness needs to stop. They really tried me at one point, and I absolutely saw it for what it was and bounced. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, Fatima, I didn't know it was deep like that. But I remember his cult was all over the medias. Then I was shocked when he was arrested at 100% Pure Love. I see your point, but Chase Starango, a trans man and attorney for the Transgender Law Center, whose whose wit just went before the Supreme Court to challenge anti-trans laws in America. Karma is very necessary. The same, right, same energy should be kept for all. Exactly. Advanced trans. Like I said, I don't care. Fuck Chase. I fought for trans rights. I sacrificed my 20s for community. So miss me with the bullshit. I know that's right. And that's the precipice of this video. Like that's why I'm having this conversation now, because I'm trying to get it all out. I don't even want the last 2 weeks of the month. I don't even want to, like, it's still early in December, but I want to start the process of not saying certain people name, not bringing certain people up on the live, not talking about them, because we getting ready to go into a new administration. I need to be focusing my energy on manifesting and conjuring opportunities for people that I want to work with, so we could get this nation building underway. Trying to get merch that will connect us, so that we can have tangible things that we could share. I need to get back on promoting my book, get back on talking about the book. Like I need to get back focused. I need to get my priorities straight. It's definitely interesting sitting up talking about them. Is definitely a conversation piece, but I think that I have a lot of intellectuals that come on my channel, and there's so much other things we could be talking about. We could be talking about AI, we could be talking about robots, we could be talking about um, looking for them, what they look like. We could be talking about healthier diets. We could be talking about global warming because that's still a thing. Like there's a lot of things that we could be talking about that actually really matter. And I love talking about, is they about to come up out that water, because I'm here for it, honey. Baby, when I tell you, when I was at the beach, I was doing so much work. Baby, I was praying in that water. Baby, I was talking to that water. Baby, water hold memories. Baby, I was in that water praying and talking. Baby, I was hoping I was going to see an alien. I was hoping I was going to see a sea creature. I was hoping I was going to see something from the civilization. I think that my presence was felt. I think that because the water, the day I got ready to leave, the waves were strong, the water was strong. And I'm not gonna lie, like I heard this call to the water. Like there was a call, like I'm telling you, like I walked away from the water and I walked back. I started hearing the call. You know how, they say when you are chosen one, and when they say the ancestors have a purpose for your life, because I feel like we all come up out of the water. I feel like that was our first home. Just like in the womb, the water. But they say if you're in the water long enough, you start to hear that call, and it's trying to pull you further out into the water. And they say that's how a lot of people end up getting claimed by the water, is that they don't resist the call. They swim further out, and before you know it, they're gone. I know how to float, and I'm a pretty good swimmer, so I think I could float for a while. But I started hearing the last day that I went to say goodbye to the water. I started hearing the call. It was so hard for me to leave. It was so hard for me to leave. Like I really legit did not want to leave. Like I loved being around the water, and I was praying to the water, baby. I was talking to my ancestors in that water, baby. I was praying, baby, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you no word of lie. Before I get ready to make my exit from this dimension, I want to see it, and I don't want the fake one. I don't want the how people say they done been kidnapped by aliens and stuff. I think some of the people saying that they got kidnapped by the aliens, they didn't get kidnapped by no aliens. They got kidnapped by the government pretending to be aliens. Somebody else told me that, and I never thought about it like that. And I was like, that shit make absolute sense. I don't want it to be the fake. I don't want it to be the fake government. I don't want it to be the government. I want I want them real merfolk. I want them real people. I want to see the people from Middle Earth, the people who live in the core of the earth where the sun at. I want to see them middle people, and I want to see the people from the ocean. I want to see the real ones. I want them to come up. I want them to come up here because they so tired of the pollution. They so tired of all of the cutting up, and I want them to come and intervene. And I watched Aquaman again for the second time. The part two of Aquaman. I kind of skimmed through it though. But India Moore, she had a small role in Aquaman, but it was this one line that she said that was so powerful. She said that because he wanted to engage with the people above ground. And I thought it was so interesting that the person who was playing that was saying what she said was intentionally a person of color. And it was the Caucasian one that was like, I want to, we need to sit at the table with them. We need to work with them. And that's not in reality. Like, I'm sure they've already been in communications. Like, I'm sure those billionaires who went underwater, they were probably looking for that city, and that submarine blew up because they were probably looking for that city. And what she said, and what she said when she said what she said, I already told you that when we go up there, we're not going up there to make peace. We're going up there to eradicate them. We ain't going up there to play bingo. We ain't going up there to sing kumbaya. We're going up there to eradicate them. And so I thought that was interesting. But I think if they're a truly sophisticated civilization, I don't think that they're just going to come up here and get rid of everybody. I think that they're going to come up here and they're going to swap out leadership, because it's the leadership that's allowing the extreme capitalism and the extreme consumerism that's creating the pollution. It's the greed of the government. It's the greed of the hand behind the government, and all of that's creating waste, and it's creating pollution, and the pollution is going into the ocean. So if they come up, they're gonna come up because they're disgusted by all of the pollution. And you don't necessarily have to kill everybody. You have to swap out government. You have to swap out. You have to really just do a whole U-Haul on the system. Who knows? They might just be like, fuck it, everybody gotta go. But I know one thing. That's why I be going in that water and praying. And this one thing that I notice about black people. And I'ma say this because karmatically, you gotta think about this. We done got to the point to where we don't go to the water no more. And baby, y'all need to go. You need to start going back to that water and praying. You need to start going back to that water and talking to them ancestors in that water. Because baby, if they do get ready to come up here, water hold memory, and messages are able to travel through that water. When you get in your bathtub, wait. When you get in your bathtub, whatever you got going on, when you get in your bathtub, whenever you're dealing with water, and you know that water is gonna go back to a sea or an ocean or something like that, baby, you need to talk to that water. Whenever you go to the river, whenever you go to a lake, whenever you're by a pond, you need to start talking to that water. That's the best advice I could give you. Start talking to that water. Start letting that water know, hey, it ain't me. I I was in the water wishing that I had gills. I wish I could breathe underwater. I do. I wish I could breathe underwater. I wish I didn't just have to breathe air. I wish I could literally breathe underwater. That's where I'm at with it now. Like I'm tired of just breathing air. Our ancestors at one time, I was researching Lumeria. So Lumeria was the civilization before Atlantis. And in Lumeria, they were able to breathe underwater. They were able to swim a mile below Lumerians. So you know those were the people that those were the beings that first came out of the water. They were able to swim in water for long periods of time. They were able to breathe both on land and in the water. They were excellent healers and they were able to swim a mile below the surface. Imagine that. And this is something I want to share. I made this little short video for TikTok. I want to share this with y'all before I get ready to go because it's been an hour and a half. But I want to leave y'all with this thought, and I want y'all to sincerely think about this. And we'll do a candle tomorrow in the we'll do a candle in the live tomorrow. But I want y'all to think about this. You know they did a lot of spells to make this reality what it is. And I've been talking to I remember I told y'all about the gay man that I would be a man for him, like I would be a boy for him. Like and when I was in Florida, I told y'all about the gay man that I would be a boy for. And I was sitting up here thinking about it because we was on the phone for like 3 hours last night. And he was like, he said, I'm not saying that I'm not attracted to you, and I'm not saying that I'm not attracted to your energy. He said that I just feel like we're on different paths, and we're not. He just, right now, it's complicated to explain with him, but we're not. We're in our own right, we're working towards the same. But he's an Aries. You can't argue with no fucking Aries. So, I just be like, I just be like, okay. But he but I feel like spells were done to keep us from being intimate, like propelling spells, like spells that repel, spells that repel us from each other. Like say for example, like when you meet a gay dude that you just really really be feeling, and you crazy about him and he crazy about you, but y'all can't never have sex because for some reason it just feel like it would be wrong to do it. Or like when you meet like a trans person and they're still kind of masculine, and you're attracted to them and they're attracted to you, but you can't do it because for some reason it just don't feel right. or or like when females be attracted to trans women, but they won't do it because it just don't it just don't feel right. Like I think that there have been some binding spells and some spells, like some spells to make the beings that will awaken the kundalini in us, and that would awaken those spirits and those energies in us, that would help our bodies to heal and regenerate, and will restore us, that would like awaken that chi. I think that the beings that we have that connection with, I think some spell magic has been done, some binding magic, and some repulsion spells have been done, some repulsion incantations have been done, so that we won't find them attractive, or we won't be able to connect with them because they don't have the genitalia that we want, or they didn't manifest the way that we wanted them to manifest. So I think that there's been some spell magic done, and we can't we remember them a little bit when we're around them. We get that feeling, we feel that connection, but we fight it because there's been some incantations done. Because literally, if you connect with that person in an intimate way, if you're with that person in an intimate way, it will supercharge you. It would wake up all of the things that have been sleeping. It would ignite everything that you were like you knew that it was a person that you could connect with, and you could feel that, and you could, there was this person that you could be with and you could remember, and it's the person that you don't find attractive because, ooh girl, I would never date that punk. Ooh girl, he too feminine. uh ooh girl. Oh wait, he transitioning. Ooh, girl, wait a minute, girl. A trans man, girl. Ooh, no, girl. I need a real man, girl. No, like you literally under a spell that's repelling you from the motherfucker who have the power to wake you up. Like, what if that is what's happening? What if that's what's going on? All of the platonic relationships is the ones that's supposed to be the physical relationships, and all of the physical relationships is the ones that's supposed to be fucking platonic. My goddess God today. Let her cook. Let her cook. Girl. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Girl, I'm going to check out on that one, girl. Thank you for everybody who did the thumbs up. Thank you for everybody who participated in the chat. Um, yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. We gonna let that marinate. We gonna imagine repulsion spells and spells to make you repulsed by the very spells to make you just like not want to be with the very person you're supposed to be with intimately, and to have you around here fucking everybody that's gonna lower your vibration, and everybody that's gonna take magic from you, and everybody that's gonna help you to further degenerate rather than to regenerate and tap into everything that's in you. My God, it's God today. Ooh. Come on now, somebody. But yeah, give me some purple hearts in the chat, y'all. We about to get ready to get up out of here. Down below now that I say cool, keep spinning and turning in Gani Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God goddess. And if I am, you know you are. Bound and round, both circle and square. We too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair, El Babosawa, which means we come in peace. No harm to any. Leilem, Leiler. Remember to light your candles, and as we light them on the physical plane, they grow with intensity on the spiritual plane, preparing us for times that are now. Y'all have a beautiful night, and I will check in with you soon. I love you all. Laylim Layler Nation. Purple ones rise. Later.